Hello guys, today we are going over Team Deathmatch for Xdefiant and everything you need to know about TDM in general if you are new to FPS games.
Three, two, one.
Team Deathmatch is one of the most popular game modes because it's very simple. All you have to do is eliminate the enemy players. The team with the most kills within the score limit or time limits win the game. The first team to reach 100 kills wins. If neither team reaches 100 kills, then team with the most kills when the 10-minute time limit expires wins. TDM is a straightforward, or in simple words it's brain dead mode, where you spawn, you kill someone, you die, you respawn and repeat until the game is over. That is why so many players enjoy this mode. I'm not saying players are brain dead, but sometimes it's fun to turn off your brain, relax and just shoot the enemies. In Xdefiant, all modes until now have been objective based. This isn't bad if you are playing with your friends and you work together to win. However, if you are queuing solo with random players, objective based modes can be so frustrating. No matter how good you are, if your team is not on the same page, you will still lose. Xdefiant don't have kill streaks or field upgrades like in Call of Duty, but it have abilities, and if your team doesn't support you with shields and heals, it will be much harder for you to stay on the objective. At that point your team is basically playing TDM, using you as a bait on the objective to lure the enemies for kills. You end up dying alone repeatedly, feeling like complete noob. We all experience this in some games and it can be very frustrating. You give your best to capture the point against 6 enemies, dying repeatedly only to be called noob by someone with 0 objective points, who is baiting you all game. I'm not saying all 6 players needs to be on objective, that's not good strategy either. A well placed grenade or pyro ability could wipe your entire team. However, your team should help you capture the points by dropping heals or shields and maybe pushing a little to kill the enemies before they reach the capture point. By pushing I don't mean being 100 meters away in the enemy base, but making a small push while still staying near the objective. In Team Deathmatch mode you don't have to worry about your teammates as much. You can focus on your own positioning and try to kill as many enemies as possible. This doesn't mean you should rush every fight like headless chicken, you still need to be careful not to die repeatedly and feed kills to your enemies. As much as kills are important in Team Deathmatch, it's equally if not even more important to stay alive. More deaths for you means more kills and win for your enemies. So even in TDM mode, your win or lose outcome is depending on your team performance. If you have 4 players that are constantly dying and feeding enemies with free kills, good luck winning that game. You need to be very good to carry 4 people who just dies over and over again. I see a lot of confusion and misinformation on Discord and Reddit about TDM. Like people really think that TDM is some fast-paced mode where everyone will just push all the time. People really think they will get more kills and weapon XP in TDM mode compared to team-based modes. That is just not true, guys. For my years of experience playing a lot of FPS games who had TDM, I can tell you that Team Deathmatch is the most boring mode in every FPS game I ever played. Everyone is just camping and you can't even blame the people for it. Why would you ever push in TDM, especially on Xdefiant, where your steps can be heard from miles away? Call of Duty had the same problem with footstep sound and camping in TDM. They find solution by adding field upgrades called Dead Silence, that basically gives you 0 footstep sounds. That was the only way you can push players in Call of Duty. If you try to push enemies without Dead Silence, you will just get pre-aimed and killed even before your gun starts to shoot from your sprint animation. We have the same problem on Xdefiant. Footsteps are so loud and you always can hear when someone is sprinting towards you. Another problem on Xdefiant Tdm mode is that some factions are just 10 times better than other factions. On Call of Duty, every character can equip Dead Silence Field upgrade, or they can get UAV from killstreaks. But on Xdefiant, abilities are strictly bound to a faction you are using. So only faction you need is really the Echelons. They have free wallhacks every 20 seconds, they can go invis and they don't even show on radar when they shoot their guns. Every ability they have is just made for TDM. Even their ultimate gives you a full wallhack with one shot pistol. I mean, come on guys, this faction is so OP, I would even call it broken. Imagine playing against 6 players with Intel Suit ability, that is a cancer, bro. But to be honest, the only faction that is even worth to try to push with are the Echelons. Any other faction will just not work. If you play TDM like 80% of player base and you just camp in your spawn, the only faction you need are Phantoms. They have 120 HP, that is 20 more HP than any other faction, and with mech barrier they are just perfect for TDM camping playstyle. This game with Phantom faction you are watching is basically my first game in TDM and I finished with around 3 KD I think. Best player on my team is dude with free wallhack on Echelon faction. If you guys are asking me for my personal opinion, I will straight up tell you that I hate TDMs. Not on Xdefiant only, on every game I played. I just see it as a brain dead mode where you just run and try to fight campers, or you are playing as camper and hope you will kill someone who is running at you like headless chicken. So it is running or camping simulator for me. I can understand if people like it, but this is just not mode for me. Don't get me wrong guys, I am glad we are getting new modes for people who enjoy modes like TDM, and it's good for the game to expand and bring new players. But for me, TDM, this is just boring and there is nothing to do in between fights. I really want to hear your opinions on TDM mode, and if you like it, you can write why you like it in my comment section. And if you like this video, consider subscribing. It is free for you guys and it means a lot to me. Thank you all for watching and I hope I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.